Okay, we have to talk seriously and maturely about this damn book of show. It was such a piece of crap. You know what it is, man? At this point, Book of Boba Fett is a car wreck that's flipped over four times. The four times of the four episodes, and it's just not getting any better. You're just waiting for it to finish the car wreck and for the car to just explode and burst into flames. Everybody to burn the charred husk inside the damn car because this shit is garbage. It's terrible. It's been written by these liberals or whatever, you know, Team Alphabet, the Alphabet people. It seems like Jussie Smollett and his friends wrote this show on their weekend off before, you know. Anyway, so this is garbage. It's just garbage, okay? It's bad. It's the worst show ever. It's like, you ever see RoboCop 2 when these like little parents groups and, you know, parent-teacher conference association type people took over RoboCop's programming and added all these extra directives to his brain and he got to act like a pussy? That's basically what happened to Boba Fett. Now he's Bumba Fett, okay? He's a blood-clot, Bumba-clot punk. He's not Boba Fett. He's a punk in armor that Boba Fett used to wear, okay? That's what happens when you change everything and get rid of Jeremy Bullock and get, you know, Timur Morrison, who's good as Jango Fett, but he's not Boba Fett. He didn't know an idea how to do Boba Fett. Boba Fett was already out before he was even born. And he just did a terrible job. It's terrible, okay? And he blames the people that wrote it. He told the writers and the director that he thought Boba Fett was talking too much and he shouldn't talk as much and just cut some of the lines out. And he went as far as to try to get the guest director to cut some lines out for the script because Dave Filoni and Robert Rodriguez weren't on set for that weekend, but somebody called them and he told them, no, cut the lines. And so basically Boba Fett is like a parents-teacher conference guy now. He's kind of a wuss. Okay, you notice how Boba's gun is the EE-3? He hasn't yet to fire the EE-3 yet at anybody. And the goddamn show is 4 episodes in. It's terrible. It's like a bad version of Arrow. The bad, not the good season 1 of Arrow. The crappy bad season 3 through 8 of Arrow that was terrible. And they kept showing the flashbacks back to the island when nobody cared about the island anymore. That's what this show is. But nobody cares about the Tuskens at all. Over-explaining how he got out of the Scarlet Pictures is dumb because it looks less believable you showing that. Okay? Because, first of all, a creature's intestines are probably full of methane because of all the feces and waste products. So if he lit his freaking flamethrower, he just blow himself up. You ever see somebody fart and put a lighter to their ass when they fart? It makes flashes and flames. So he lights his flamethrower inside his guts of a monster, a huge monster. Not very smart. It would probably blow up like a damn A-bomb. So showing that did not help your case. Really, Boba Fett is dead, and only the damn stupid expanded universe brought him back. Just like brought by Darth Maul, who got chopped in half and fell down the fucking pit. He can't focus the force to make himself levitate if he's cut in half. Get the hell out of here. Nobody has that kind of concentration. You can't ignore being cut in half. Darth Maul is dead. Boba Fett's dead. Shut up. Uncle Ben is dead. So people don't come back. Uncle Ben, Boba Fett, and fucking Darth Maul. Two people like that in standard universe are idiots. That's like the stupid people that like Wolverine having bone claws. That's when comic books went off the rails, okay? That's when comic books jumped the shark when they made Wolverine have bone claws. Everybody knows his claws got put in him in a government experiment. And he was getting his man in bones and his claws were put in his freaking goddamn forearms. And even though there's no muscles that make his claws come out, from the time for years and years and years, the Sentinels always analyze Wolverine and says his bionic appendages that come out of his arms. And they said, oh, I call them claws because they're bionic. There's electronics that make them come out. There's machinery and electronics that make his claws come out, not his muscles. So how come his bone muscles make his claws come out? But I'm getting off the subject. But at least that's another character they screwed up, Wolverine, and made Wolverine a puss too, because Hugh Jackman's a pussy. And those shows are stupid. The whole origin of Wolverine is stupid, and he has bone claws. And Boba Fett is terrible. I had to stop talking about Boba Fett because it makes me want to kind of throw up in my mouth talking about that show. And the bad thing is comparing to the Mandalorian is so disparate. This disparity between those two shows is like a continent wide. Okay, it's terrible. It's like the disparity between the last two presidents. You know what? All right, you know what? I'll give you an analogy how this is, how bad this is. This is like when Frank Miller wrote Batman, and then Grant Morrison wrote Batman and Robin right after it. When Frank Miller wrote All-Star Batman and Robin, it was great for 10 episodes, 10 issues. Then he stopped writing it, and the book got canceled, kind of, and they made a Batman and Robin book to kind of make up for it by Grant Morrison. Batman became from being a badass to overly talkative pussy. Grant Morrison's Batman sucked. It doesn't matter that it was Dick Wayne, Dick Grayson. His characterization of Batman was terrible. He should take on the Batman persona, and it was just terrible, okay? So, and anyway, even the Denny O'Neil Batman was kind of a too talkative and a wussy compared to Frank Miller. Frank Miller's Batman is way better. Because some writers, and usually writers that aren't very good, project their own personalities into the character as some kind of vanity project for themselves. So whatever cuck is writing these Boba Fett episodes is making up pussy because they're a pussy. And obviously, Dave Filoni and his people who are making the Mandalorian were badass. And freaking, the guy from Iron Man, I forget his name, Vince Vaughn, not Vince Vaughn, his boy. The little curly head dude that was in Swingers with him. I forget his name. Anyway, he made it badass. He's Italian, and he made the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, a fucking badass. And this is terrible. This is terrible. This show should be canceled. It should just cut off at 4 episodes and not make it anymore. And not showing it. Don't air it anymore. It's bad. This is analogous to The Walking Dead. When The Walking Dead was great, season 1 through 5, and then season 6 it sucked, and every season after that sucked and went down in trajectory and became terrible. That's the comparison between The Mandalorian and this crap. This is bad. It's terrible. He has to have Fennec Shand defend him like he can't fucking fight anymore. And it's good that he fought the Wookiee, Black Krrsantan or whatever, but the Wookiee punched him in the face with brass knuckles. Wookiee punched you in the face barehanded would probably kill you, but he punched him in the face with brass knuckles and he didn't have a mark on him. It was stupid. He shouldn't even have. If he's Boba Fett, he should be a badass and he should not get hit with that punch in the first place. He'd dodge it. Because him getting hit with that didn't help their case. The whole fight was cartoonish and stupid. And that was the biggest action of all 4 episodes yet. Okay, it's been terrible. The bike riders, they glow speeder bikes that are slow as hell. How come the speeder bikes look better in 1983 Return of the Jedi and they can't do speeder bikes right in 2022? This is horrible, man. This is an embarrassment of Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy should be fired and arrested. She'd be arrested. She's so fucking terrible. She put her stamp all over this. She got jealous of how good the Mandalorian is and how much better the Mandalorian is than her. Cuck, goddamn liberal, overly diversified, stupid, woke-ass, garbage Star Wars. And she took that stamp of that brand of terrible Star Wars and put it in the TV show on Disney Plus. And that's why Boba Fett is a pussy. He's like a libertarian, not even a damn liberal pussy like Bill de Blasio. He wants to hire everybody that tries to kill him. The two try to kill him. He should have just shot both of those Hutts in the face with his flamethrower and rockets and blown them up and threw a thermal detonator at them. Why would he stand there and talk to him? And they try to kill him twice, not once, but twice, and he does nothing. They say, he needs permission to kill the Hutts. And it's like saying he has permission to kill anybody he's killed so far. And he would just kill them and say, yeah, I'm taking permission. I think the permission is implied, and just kill them. They try to kill me. The discussion's over. And any more Hutts will come, I'll kill them too. And just do that. And just throw a freaking thermal detonator in one of their mouths, and let them both blow up. That's what it should have happened. They're standing right in front of them. Not only did they try to kill them, but they had the nerve to stand within shooting range of them. And nothing happens. It's terrible. It's the worst show I've ever seen. Everybody disrespects him. He just brushes it off and hires them. How much money do you have that you hiring people who's going to keep trying to kill you or insult you? It's terrible. Thumbs down. This is the destruction of Star Wars. It's the worst show ever. I want to cancel my Disney Plus. It's so bad. Only good thing me have me keeping it is because Moon Knight's coming on right after this. And the worst thing is now it's making HBO Max like a better streaming service than Disney Plus, because right now when this is on, this terrible, dumb show This overly woke cuck Boba Fett. Boba Fett now he's a cuck. He used to be the character in Star Wars. Now he's a damn cuck. Thanks a lot. Let him die in peace. Stop desecrating his memory by bringing this pansy version of Boba Fett on the show. Bad, man. And he keeps making stupid faces. He's wearing his mask, and he keeps making stupid faces and stuff. It's like, man, it's terrible, man. It's just ruining the damn character. I was going to erase this from my memory and watch the original trilogy and forget about it. It's terrible. I'll watch the next two episodes because why not? I have Disney Plus. I pay for it. But, you know, I would have much better time watching Peacemaker, which is also at 4-ish episodes, and all 4 episodes is stellar movie quality stuff. This is James Gunn at his best. This is what happens when you have a difference between you have putting a director's name on a TV show and then have nothing to do with it, which is what Robert Rodriguez is. And Robert Rodriguez is the Costello. He's not even, he's the Bud Abbott of Abbott and Costello between Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino. They should have Quentin Tarantino direct and write it. It would be way better. Robert Rodriguez just executive produced this and has these no-names writing and directing every episode. And it's terrible. It's a waste of freaking streaming. All right? And it's the worst show ever. And it like lowers the property value of Disney Plus. That's how bad it is. Now, Peacemaker, on the other hand, is excellent television. This is premium television that you worth paying for. It's not TV, it's HBO. They curse, there's titties, there's freaking violence, it's ultra violence, it's good. As they have James Gunn patented needle drops, okay? He brings back songs that were like lost in annals of time, but they were really good back in the day, and they make you pay attention to those songs and research and go listen to those songs as they came out, you know? And it's an excellent show. I won't get into all of it, but yeah, it's a good extension of the Suicide Squad. You know, only difference is like Waller has zero control. I guess she just cameoed in the first episode, and then you haven't seen her since. And yeah, it was pretty good. And all the fighting is very good. It's top notch. You seen when that little assassin guy, what's his name, Dragon Boy or whatever the hell his name was. Anyway, he beats the hell out of Peacemaker. He's doing great martial arts, his great choreography, and also even. They're making sure that even though he's a psycho, the vigilante, he's an excellent martial artist. He beats the hell out of those guys in the prison. That was worth watching, okay? That was excellent TV. And they even brought back the old T-1000, Robert Patrick, his racist father. And the backstory was good. This is how you show a backstory. It's short, to the point, with flashbacks. And you know what happened. He trained Peacemaker to kill. He made him kill a man when he was a child. And then he made him fight 2 brothers to death, and he accidentally killed his brother because he's so good at killing. He had them fighting, sparring, and he ended up killing his brother, and it still screws him up to this day. And they didn't have to waste every episode with 15 minutes of flashbacks of all that stuff in his background to get the point across. Like some terrible, bad writer's room, amateur writers did with Boba Fett. That's it. I'm done. Star Wars is dead. I could make a better Star Wars on my own with my friends than that shit they put out there. And on that Boba Fett show, every set looks like a set. The difference between this and Boba Fett and the other one, The Mandalorian, is you couldn't tell they were sets on The Mandalorian. You could definitely tell these are sets on the Book of Boba Fett. It looks small, cramped, bad lighting, and the framing's all weird. It doesn't look like convincing. There's no like surrounding atmosphere. It's just like him standing on the sand with his little Tuscans. It's just corny. Anyway, it's so dumb it's not even worth talking as long as I've talked about it. That's why I had to bring up Peacemaker. It's a much better show, and it's a real palate cleanser to that garbage. I'm done. Camera off. Why did it do that? Why did you don't like it? I guess I went to the menu. Fuck it. Fuck it. Anyway, I'm just clipping it so I can use it on YouTube because I don't have my camera set up on my computer right now. So I'm like doing 2 things at once, and I have to take these dumb gloves off. I can't possibly play the game with this. What is this crap? Talk about broadcast options. You're watching. Screw you guys. Okay.
Follow me, Atreus.
You meant the boy, of course.
I only have time for one run. I gotta quit this. I took too long with my bow that ran.
You don't look too good.
The fuck? No! What the hell I do that for? Not gonna die. Not gonna die again now. Shut up. Shut up, kid. I made it easy to dance through this. Can you detect what's coming next with the flex of a wrist?
I got this now.
Whatever you say.
Ready?
You meant the boy, of course.
I made it easy to dance through this. this is my shit. Kratos is my spirit animal, man. He's my avatar, and we have a lot in common. We got a lot of rage. And I got in a fight with my father when I was 16. Like, I get Kratos, okay? I have anger issues. Bad temper. I'm a hot-blooded Jamaican. Yeah, he does God, yeah. So that's why that game's so cool, because it's basically a God of War sequel with Avengers in it. And see, like, you stun people and you do a takedown, it's the same thing. Only the stun button is different. Oh, fuck. Only the stun button is different. Chilling, man. Chilling. And I'm getting ready for God of War 5. That's gonna be fucking lit. God of War 5 and Horizon Forbidden West. I never finished Horizon 1. I gotta finish Horizon 1, man. I got bored. That story has pacing issues. It's a great game. It's excellent quality. The quality of the gameplay is as good as Uncharted, you know? It's on that level of Uncharted, but mid-third player action. But the problem is the story is boring. You don't know where the story is going. All you know is there's a mystery about the past, and she's looking to answer the past, and that's why it gets boring. That's why I never finished Horizon, and plus you have to travel all over the map on foot or riding on a monster's back, but it's not really fast. So it's a lot of traversal. Boring. I didn't feel compelled to do it. And I always playing Virtua Fighter, or I always playing, you know, shooting games, or I'm playing Destiny, and I have time to finish, you know, Horizon. Not that it's not good, I just don't have time. I work all the time. And I got 2 girlfriends. Well, I did, I'm down to 1. And a side piece. No, Horizon is sick. It's just the story gets boring. It's still good, right? The gameplay is really good. The beginning of the story is good. Up to the middle, the part where she has to become one of the tribe and do the proving. And then after you do the proving, it's like you don't have a real purpose. That's why there's no plot. The problem with it is no plot. And you know why? Because they made it open-ended. So you'd have a lot of missions, you know, a lot of missions that are side stories and stuff, like The Witcher. But it's a sick game. No, I don't do it. I just do it for a hobby. I like trolling people on the internet. I'm a professional troll. If you think I'm professional on YouTube is like professional troll, maybe. I just insult people and beat their ass in Virtua Fighter, and I just want video evidence of me beating their ass, so I put the videos on YouTube to rub in the insult and insult to injury. So you stun them, and then you do a takedown. That's just like Avengers. And you have a ranged attack and a melee attack. The difference between this and Avengers is the melee, God see Kratos is a god, so he's as strong unarmed as he is armed. You know, that's what I had to learn about the thing. See, like when I do that running punch and do the shoulder tackle, he doesn't even need the axe. He can kill everybody with the axe. Without the axe, he can kill everybody barehanded. That's how nasty he is. And, I used to play the old God of War. The God of War 1 had me sold. Because it was like, God of War 1 was like, it was a send-off of the Clash of the Titans. You ever seen that movie, Clash of the Titans? They made it just like it. Like the statue of Athena talks to him. Like the face doesn't move, but the mouth moves on the statue. That's exactly like Clash of the Titans. You know? It's just sick, man. And she's like, when the rage of Sparta, fuel your blade. Fuck it. But that had me hyped, but I got a bad temper. When I get enough, I got managed. Get out of my way. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up now, you motherfucker. Now you're gonna get it. Don't mess with my kid. He can't block that? What's the point? You can't roll it and you can't block it. That's supposed to be a blockable because he's stabbing the ground to do an attack, but it's supposed to freaking be blockable because the other one is unblockable, right? So you have to move out of his way when he does the big I think it's swing. The swing is unblockable, so you have to get out of the way.
Ready?
But that when he stabs the ground, that's supposed to be blockable.
The boy, of course.
I was blocking. That's bullshit. Fuck this. I fuck that character. Said something about God of War and stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna play. I'm probably not gonna play Avengers tonight, man. I'm gonna play some Virtua Fighter. I gotta fight my friend in Virtua Fighter, and I'm gonna stream it. One of my old Team NYC VF members. I gotta fight him in Virtua Fighter Tech, and it's gonna be a 1st to 10 match. There we go, aerial attack. Dead. So you stun them, do a takedown. Only thing I'm mad about is they don't drop any health. Yeah, you have reversals too. You just have to time into your block at the right time. Eat that, sucker. I gotta get on Virtua Fighter. I was supposed to start at 10 o'clock actually. Anyway, Halo gets pissed off. He's like, "Rah!" Like, may the rage of Sparta fuel your blade, Kratos. And she's talking and her voice is echoing and shit. It's sick. I'm just gonna fight this guy from a distance, kinda. I don't think you can though. Oh fuck. Get me up. Why does he move so fast when my back's turned? He usually walks so super slow. I thought I had all the time in the world. Push him over the edge, push him over the edge. Oh, fuck. I gotta push the ass off. That's why I kind of walked to the edge, because I wanted to lure him out there to see if I can push him off. Yeah, but anyway, I gotta sign off this shit. I gotta make some coffee and get on Virtua Fighter. You know what it is? I'm gonna play a little bit while my coffee cooks, and then I'm gonna get on Virtua Fighter. And boil some water. I made it easy to dance to this. Yeah, you can check what's coming next with the flex of the ripple. I made it easy to dance to this. I made it easy to dance to this. But can you just check what's coming next with the flex of the ripple?
Ready?
Ready?
Oh, you meant the boy, of course.
bullshit, man. Bullshit. I had another, what's the name? I had another Rage Spotter. I was just saving you for a second. Yeah. I'm sorry, I gotta get on Virgin Fighter. This is the last one. Whether or not that hot water is ready or not, I'm making the coffee.
Oh, you meant the boy, of course.
Die, you fucks. I could beat 100 of these guys. That's hard to beat 9. 10 of them was a problem. And like, especially that fucking knight guy. He's halfway invincible. Oh, I messed up. I need to save that. Fuck it. I can't believe I only killed 3 guys. All that, I only killed 3 guys. Fuck, man, he can't get away from that shit. He can't roll far enough. Come on, roll, bitch. That alarm is fucking me up. That alarm is annoying. Gotta get the coffee. Do this another day. I'll do this tomorrow. Yeah, no restart from checkpoint.